Good afternoon, it's Jan from Twink Stamping. I'm an independent UK demonstrator. I'd like to thank you for coming along today to watch my video. Today's going to be a little bit different. I haven't actually got a card with all and instructions and everything else to show you how to make things. I'm just going to show you with what I've been playing with over the last couple of days, and this has unfortunately distracted me enough to forget that I had to have a video ready for today. So I hope you're going to like what I've made. I don't know whether anybody would be interested in maybe a tutorial on how I've put this together. I'm not going to show you it all yet because I want to show you some other bits and pieces first. But this is a little photo album that I've made using just all the hand pen Petals suite. The only thing that's not is the saying on the front, because I love this saying: friends are like seashells, you collect them along the way. It's from the Friends I Like Seashells stamp set, which is here. It's that saying here. But I love the fact that it's mixed fonts and I like the saying. So I thought it'd be perfect to go on the front of my little photo album. This is the first time I've made anything quite like this and shown anybody. So be gentle with me. As I say, I've watched lots and lots of videos and always fancied having a go. It only measures, I think, about 6.5 inches by 4.5 inches. It's not very big at all. So I thought I'd start off slowly and small. Otherwise I think I might have become a little bit overwhelmed. I'm going to pop that to one side now, just do a little bit of housekeeping. The products that I've used in this are from the main catalogue, and they are the Memories and More cards. I'd actually found these. What inspired me to make this album was I was tidying up, not a very good idea, but I was tidying up some of the bits in my craft room and I came across the Memories and More cards and thought, do you know what, I've got about 8, maybe even 10 packs of these cards, not all the same obviously, but I just don't ever get round to doing anything with them. And I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play with these and I'm going to make something. So that is what has inspired me to make this album. Not only did I use the Memories and More cards, I used the actual card and envelopes too. Because at the time I'd just watched a video on how somebody had made an album out of just using envelopes. Well, I did have a little go at it and I thought I'd like something a little bit sturdier, so I went a little bit further and I watched a few more videos and then I came up with my little album. Where do I start? Right, I'll just quickly run through the products first. These are the Memories and More cards. I've shown them to you before. They are fabulous. You get I believe 36 of these little cards. They're all double-sided, so you get 2 of each design, so that'll be 18 designs. They're plain on, well, not plain, but they're haven't got a lot on one side, and then they might have a saying or a flower or something. Brilliant for journalists, because you can journal on these and put a photograph on the back. It's got little sayings on them as well. Really good. That says Memories, so that would be perfect for a journal. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you have got many cards for you to play with and to stick in your journals. Gather happy moments. See, beautiful, really lovely, love them. So there's 36 of those. These measure 3 inches by 4 inches, 3 by 4. Perfect little cards. Not only do you get that, you get some bigger cards. These measure 4 by six 4x6 cards. These would be great to put on as card fronts. Even the smaller ones, you could use these on the front of a card as a topper. They'd make beautiful cards. And with these, you can do exactly the same. I mean, if you wanted to use this side, you could colour those flowers, put a sentiment across, and that's your card. A lot of these are like that. Life is a garden of possibilities. You know, they're just beautiful. Just beautiful. They just have a sentiment across that'd make a fabulous card. So there are plenty of those. There are, and let me tell you exactly how many there are. There are 14 and 7 of each designs. If I'm reading that right. Yeah. 14 4x6 cards, 2 each of 7 designs. So fabulous. Then not only that, you get some stickers. These are really nice. There's some missing. You'll see them in my album because it is the first time I've actually used this pack. So you get 2 of each of the designs, which are really handy. That's just the cards. Yeah, even these, you know, you could stick one of these onto the not particularly that one, but on a card. You've got the sentiments already done there for you. What I did was I actually stuck these onto a piece of white, basic white card, and then I cut round it to give it a bit of stability, and because they were going to go on foam pads. If they were going flat, I wouldn't bother with it, but because I wanted to use these raised, and I put dimensionals on the back, I actually stuck them on a piece of card and then cut round them. So you can use them in lots of different ways. So they are the products that I used together with, and these are the important, well, this is the important ones. I used the cards. So these are the hand pen Memories and More cards. So any of the cards will fit onto these, you know, and they all mix and match because the colours are all meant to match. But yeah, so you get 20 cards and 20 envelopes. Now, I started off thinking, right, I'm going to do an envelope journal. So you've seen lots of people where they tuck them in there and then they add, you know, carry on adding the envelopes, and then it all folds over and everything else. And I thought, well, they don't feel very, they wouldn't feel very substantial. So what I decided to do was use just the cards. And what I did was I made a fan along the bottom and then just slotted that over the fan, and obviously it got double-sided tape on each side, so it then became my little folder. I'll show you what I mean. So this is my lovely little project. I love it. I absolutely love it. As I say, be kind to me. This is the first time I've ever done anything quite like this, and there are probably a lot of album makers out there who are thinking, oh my goodness, what has she done? You know, why is she showing this amateur thing? But I enjoyed it. So it is just plain and simple. You know what I'm like. I do like plain and simple. I will add a few more bits and pieces in it, but for now, this is as far as I'm going. So each of the blue pages I have made as where they can put their photographs. Each one has got little embellishments on the side so that the picture doesn't fall out. Obviously, if you wanted to stick it down, they would be irrelevant, but in case you didn't want to stick it down. And then I made a little card that you could perhaps put, you can either write on the back of that, or you could put a little photograph in here. And again, I've just added some flowers to stop the photograph falling out. You'll notice that wherever you see small little bits of flowers, if anyone knows me, knows my classes, I like to use every last piece of my DSP, and that includes all the corner pieces, all the edge pieces, because you can put them up against the edge of something and it actually looks like it's supposed to be there. So don't waste anything. That is a piece of the DSP, the hand pen DSP. This is one of the cards. I've just trimmed off the edges there, and obviously it's a little pocket. There's one of the flower stickers. I did stick this on to cardstock so that it would be more substantial with the foam pad on the back. And there is the that is the sticker, and I've again put that on card and cut round it, and I stamped "You Inspire Me." The next page, this is the envelope. I've cut the envelope up as well, and then I used a border punch on it. This one's an old retired punch, but I like it, so I never got rid of it. Then I made a little photo mat. You can, I should really have put that underneath the papers, but never mind, it is what it is. You can either write on the back, or you can have that just on there, put a photograph on the back. It's entirely up to you what you would do. Again, flower, sentiment. Say it's very, very plain, very plain. But I'm just chuffed to bits that it works. You know, it all works. Everything is working on it. Here's the envelope flap and one of the little cards. So if I was to gift this to somebody, they could actually use these as toppers. But if they're going to put a photograph on the back, could do that. These are little tags that again I've decorated. You could perhaps get a little one of those little photo booth pictures on these. Again, just corners, bits and pieces off the edge of my DSP, literally. And everything has got Wink of Stella on it, of course, to give them a sparkle. And that is a little pocket that I've made out of DSP, just rounded the edges off. Another little pocket with a different edge punch. Again, one of the retired ones. I believe all the edge punches are now retired, but I just can't bring myself to get rid of them. This is just DSP, which I've made into a pocket. I don't like wasting anything. So you could pop something in there, and you could also pop something in there. Probably what I might do is make a bigger mat that goes on the back, and then perhaps pop that one in there. But have a bigger one in the back pocket. But for now, that'll do. Exactly the same. Stickers on card, cut out, stamped sentiment. Another little pocket with another card that you can just put a photograph on. Then you could actually write on the back or the front, whichever way round, what you've done. I might start to decorate some of the pockets too. As I say, this is just a very, very basic little journal. And I say I've thoroughly enjoyed doing it. That's the last page. That's just a punched circle with the sentiments on it, and that again is a sticker. And again, I went a bit wrong there. I put too much green on, but I'm not worried about it. It's not going to spoil it for me. There is the flap, the envelope flap again, that I've used as a pocket. And that again, you could have a little photograph on the back. Of course, you can decorate the front and the front and the back and pop photographs on them, or you could put what the album is about or whatever. But as I say, it is very small. It's my very first attempt, and I am very chuffed with it. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with it. I'm really pleased with it. I am going to go on and make many more of these, because it really did well, it helped my stress levels for a start. I was away with the fairies when I was doing this. I forgot time. My husband didn't get his dinner very early for 2 days. As I say, it did take me a long while, to learn how to make it. Say there are lots of different methods on how to make albums and stuff, but this one really suited me, and I really enjoyed it. Now if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed seeing what I've made and you'd like me to do a video on it, please let me know. All my contact details are down below as usual. You can contact me via Facebook, via email, or just leave a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to show you how I put this together. It wouldn't be such a quick video like this one is today, but yeah, I loved it, absolutely loved doing it, and I hope you enjoyed just having a little look at this. I'm going to love and leave you now. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you like what you've seen today, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos, please hit the subscribe button. And all it leaves me to say is thank you very much for coming along. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye now.